Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this is your daily go getterism number 883 for March 4th, 2017. Tonight we need to talk about our health once more. We need to talk about our health in terms of food, water, rest, and stress. Food, water, rest, and stress. Do you know if you can get each one of those down pat and do them the right way, then you would be like totally healthy? You could reach like optimal health. But we normally fall short at one of those four. You know, you may eat right or struggle to eat right. You may get it right at certain times. But you know, eating right means different things to different people. Like for some people who don't really have the full scoop on what eating right is, like eating right to them may just be cutting out sugary foods, which is good to do. Cutting out, fatty foods, which is good to do. Cutting out things with a lot of cholesterol. Cutting out things that we know isn't supposed to be good for us, like fast food, junk and fast food. We know that those things aren't good for us, but we eat them anyway because we really like the taste of them. And and for some of us, it's like comfort food. And when I say us, I don't mean me, because ain't no such thing as comfort food as far as I'm concerned. But when you get into it, you realize that the really good way to eat is making sure that you eat a lot of produce. Cut down on the meat, especially the red meat, and making sure that you are up on your fruits and vegetables, your produce. Your produce, making sure that your produce game is up to par. Cutting out all those crazy carbohydrates, the starches, the potatoes, the white rice, the white flour, the white sugar. Almost everything that we eat that's white is normally not good. White potatoes, white flour, white sugar, white rice, and there's another one that escapes me right now, but staying away from the foods that are called enriched foods. When we see enriched, we normally think that it has like good nutrients inside of it. That's what it's enriched with. But that's not what they mean when they say enriched. When they say enriched, they mean that it has a bunch of bullshit in there to give it a longer shelf life. In other words, they're processed. So it's not normal for natural produce to not decompose and mold and it'll get messed up after a short while. But when we're dealing with this GMO stuff, that's genetically modified organisms, then that stuff will last a lot longer than it's supposed to. And sometimes the animals won't even eat it. And anything that an animal won't eat, especially bugs, if a bug won't eat it, then you better not touch it, because that means that's not even food. Like margarine. Margarine is not only not butter, but it's plastic, and that's why bugs won't touch it. American cheese is not cheese. It won't mold, it won't decompose, it'll just get hard, and bugs won't eat it. It's plastic, and we shouldn't eat it either. So that's on the food side. I'm not going to beat y'all to death about how to eat right. I just wanted to show you the difference between eating right with those who have the knowledge of what eating right really means or should mean, and those who eat right based on the commercial part of what eating right means. Cutting out the fast food, the sugar, the greasy foods, the junk foods, the carbs. That's a popular one. Cut out the carbs. Water. Water is one of the hardest things that there is to convince people that they really need to take a hard look at. Because the water supply that we're dealing with, especially our tap water, it is so terrible nowadays. That tap water is going to be the death of us. That's where all the poison is. I live in Philly, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and a neighboring county of Philadelphia is Montgomery County. And currently, they have the worst water in the United States, worse than Flint, Michigan. And a lot of people who live in Montgomery County aren't even up on it, and they think that everything is probably okay because that is a very affluent county. There's a lot of money out in the Montgomery County, but they have the worst water. So it's not even a black thing. They're gonna take out whoever they can, but before they take them out, they're gonna give them this cancer so they can get that money off of that chemo and that radiation. You know what I mean? Triple them funds. See, this water thing is something that most people won't listen to because they think that there's an accountability factor on the city or the county to make sure that the water is safe to drink. Well, the key word is safe. Yeah, it may be safe to drink as far as not making you immediately sick. Maybe. But as far as the long term is concerned, see, water is supposed to nourish your body. 75% of your body is water. 75%. So if you drink good water, water that has nutrients, water that gives us a charge. See, every organ in your body has to receive certain nutrients. So when you're hungry for something, when you have cravings for something, it's because your body is craving something that it needs. And when we don't give it to it, we become hungry. As simple as that. So when it comes to hydrating your body, when you drink a lot of water and you get thirsty again, or you pee a lot, you're peeing out a lot because the water that you're drinking doesn't contain a charge. So it doesn't hydrate your body the way it's supposed to. So it just comes out. It just filters through your kidneys and that's that. That's just how it can't do anything with it. So you could drink a bunch of water and still be dehydrated. Sounds crazy, but it's true. See, when you drink good water, you won't pee as much and you won't be as thirsty because your body will receive it and it will lock it in. Because like I said, 75% of your body is water. So if you keep your body hydrated, then the organs will work the way they're supposed to because water is like oil in a car. It makes those parts be able to run right without constriction and without what is it when things get too hot and they swell? It's like metal to metal. My vocabulary for today is just straight shot. But we're going to keep it moving. The rest. Did we get enough sleep? You know we don't get enough sleep. You know, we out here fooling ourselves into thinking that we're sleeping enough because we get a little 4 or 5 hours a night. And then we'll even convince ourselves that that's all we need. Like, I can't sleep more than 5 hours. I'm good. I'm guilty of that. 5 hours, I'm straight. 6 hours, that's about as much as I can stand to sleep. Anything after that, I can't sleep no more. I don't care how late I went to bed. I don't care if I've been up two days. 7 hours, whew, that's gonna clear everything for me. I don't think that that's really right, but that's what we're working with at times, and so we got to keep it 100 on that. But you have to get rest because when your body is at rest, when your body is asleep, when you sleep, that's when your body performs routine maintenance on itself. That's when your body repairs itself. That's when it gets back right. So if you don't give it a chance to sleep, then it ain't never going to get a chance to repair itself. So you're just running. But we can't do that because after a while, if you don't get enough sleep, then your immune system is going to be compromised, and then you're going to get sick a lot. And what that's going to translate into is you having your immune system shot. So you got to get enough rest. Stress. That damn stress. Stress, worry. You know, worrying yourself sick. When you're under a lot of stress, when you're under a lot of pressure, when you're keeping secrets, when you're doing things in the dark that you know are going to come to light one day, it's very stressful. When we have bills that have to be paid, when we have tuition that has to be paid, when we have people counting on us and depending on us for their livelihood and their comfort, yeah, it can be stressful. Especially when we know that we're not doing the right thing and we're being pulled in all these different directions. And instead of saying, hold on, there's only one of me, we will allow ourselves to be pulled in all those different directions as if we have duplicated ourselves. And we hard headed. So we learn our way. And that's stress. And that stress can lead to depression. And stress leading to depression will suppress the immune system. And next thing you know, you can't fight off any infections. So you wind up having a cold for way longer than you were supposed to. You wind up nursing a bruise that should have healed way long ago. And we don't even recognize this stuff. So many of our illnesses are due to our stress level, which is our worry level. We literally do worry ourselves sick. It ain't even gotta be that way, but that's the way we make it. And we gotta do a lot better. We gotta do a whole lot better. So let's work on that. So we have food, water, rest, and stress. If we do all of those things right, if we eat the right foods, drink the right water, reduce our stress, get enough rest and reduce our stress, that's pure happiness right there. Absence of stress, absence of worry, absence of not consequential concern. And you know that's where we want to be. So we got to try. Try until we get there. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember. Oh, on that water side, some good brands to drink. Or you want to drink water that's bottled at the source. Spring water that's bottled at the source. In other words, when they bottle it, they're bottling it right there at the spring instead of taking it to some factory and treating the water and then calling it spring water that really isn't all that good for you, like Poland Spring. That shit is garbage. Crystal Geyser. That's spring water bottled at the source. I've been told by a few that that's good stuff. And it's cheap. So let's work that out. The Daily Go Getimism Show is every single day at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Call in number 319-527-6199. Log on. Listen to the entire show. blogtalkradio.com/Sun752. Peace.